Have you ever walked through a standard corporate office, or maybe a factory floor, and met someone whose official job title is black belt? It sounds a bit strange if they have absolutely zero martial arts training. They earn that title through Six Sigma. Six Sigma is a highly disciplined system that businesses use to hunt down waste, find the root cause of errors, and eliminate them. Organizing training for thousands of employees across different countries works best when there is a clear, visual ladder that shows exactly who is qualified to handle specific types of problems. The martial arts belt metaphor serves a very practical purpose. It provides a universally understood framework to scale problem-solving skills across an entire global company. To understand how this works, we have to look back to the 1980s. In early electronics manufacturing, companies needed incredibly tight statistical control over their assembly lines to stop producing defective parts at high volumes. Over time, companies realized they could use these same problem-solving methods to tackle larger, more abstract corporate problems, like late shipments or buggy software. Doing that, however, required distinct tiers of expertise. This led to a full sequence of training progression. An employee starts at the white belt level, moves up to yellow, green, black, and eventually master black belt. A company doesn't need 10,000 expert statisticians to run smoothly. Instead, it needs a common language where every single employee plays a proportional role in quality control. The foundation of the system relies on the white and yellow belts. This is where the bulk of a company's workforce sits. At this entry level, the training focuses on basic awareness. Workers learn the vocabulary of Six Sigma and how to identify the core definitions of waste in their daily tasks. In practice, these employees act as the primary sensors on the floor. Because they are doing the actual work, they are in the best position to spot bottlenecks or defects in their daily routines. Breakthrough improvements are impossible unless the people physically touching the product are trained to flag inefficiencies. The true power of a Six Sigma organization begins right here. Moving up, we meet green belts, part-time warriors bridging the gap between frontline workers and project managers. They maintain full-time roles, like an HR manager or IT specialist, but dedicate a fraction of their week to leading targeted improvement projects in their own area. Their training equips them with a specific subset of statistical tools. This allows them to solve localized problems using data without needing to learn highly advanced mathematics. Because of green belts, problem-solving capabilities remain deeply embedded directly inside individual departments, rather than being isolated in a corporate ivory tower. Next, we reach the black belts. These individuals step away from their daily operational jobs entirely to become full-time problem solvers. They follow a 5-step path called DMAIC: define the problem, measure its frequency, analyze the cause, improve it, and control the fix. Then, using scatter plot charts to graph inputs against defects, they pinpoint hidden root causes that ordinary observation misses. At the very top of the hierarchy is the Master Black Belt. These are the elite experts of the system. Master Black Belts act as full-time internal consultants. They train the new Black Belts and ensure that all Six Sigma projects align perfectly with the Executive Board's strategic goals. The most expensive, deeply rooted corporate failures usually cross multiple departments. Dismantling them requires specialists who have the time, the authority, and the statistical tools to look at the entire business holistically. Let's see how this entire ecosystem collaborates in a real-world scenario outside of manufacturing. Imagine a hospital emergency room struggling with a 4-hour patient wait time. The process starts with yellow belts on the nursing staff. They document their shifts and flag the specific times when patient intake stalls. They hand this data off to a green belt in administration, who uses it to optimize the front desk paperwork process, fixing the bottleneck in their local area. Because the wait time involves multiple departments, a black belt takes over to map the entire patient journey from intake to discharge. Advised by a master black belt, they safely remove hours of hidden cross-departmental waste. The 4-hour delay disappears because this ecosystem breaks a daunting challenge into smaller tasks, assigning each one to the person with the specific skills to fix it. Six Sigma replaces random office troubleshooting with a standardized routine that keeps a business getting sharper over time. If your workplace is struggling with a breakdown that seems impossible to untangle, a corporate black belt is exactly who you want trained to step in and find the path forward. These colorful titles serve a clear purpose.
They are proof of an organization's commitment to never stop perfecting the way it works.